Time Dropper fam, what is up? Vlog number 8. 3 games in 4 days, bruh. This is kicking the shit out of me, this season ticket stuff. I always used to say season tickets for NBA was a little much for me, and I'm starting to see why, and it's even worse when I don't have a car. Luckily, the homie, the cheesy guy, of course, also in the building tonight. Cheesy, what are your thoughts? Reggie Jackson's return. Nuggets without Gordon, Jokic, and Murray, so we should be a win, right? Should be 5 wins out of 6.
Definitely should. Hopefully, start out strong, start out fast. Take the game early.
Blow out. Hopefully, rest our starters.
Yeah, definitely. That's what.
Who do you want to see hoop tonight more than anyone?
Buns.
He's not gonna play, is he? Maybe in garbage time. Anyway, last time we saw the Nuggets on this channel, besides the preseason game, was 2022. That was a good one. I think that was the video was titled "Last Game" or "First Game with the Crypto.com Arena name." So tonight, I expect a win. I expect a blowout. Again, Kawhi and Paul suiting up for the 16th straight game, extending their streak of consecutive games together as Clippers, which is amazing. And the main story for me, since I think we're going to beat them up, can't take them lightly, but we can beat them up. We should. That would be 5 wins out of 6. The big thing for me is Reggie Jackson returning. One of the all-time Clipper favorites. I think he's going to get a huge ovation, and he deserves it. We love you, Reggie. Thank you for everything you did. Let's get in the building.
Here we are. Here I am. Blink now. Here it is.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups for this evening's contest. First, our visitors, the Denver Nuggets. At one guard out of Georgia, ring number 5, Contavious Caldwell-Pope. The other guard from Boston College, number 7, Reggie Jackson.
Yeah!
Number 6, DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah!
Representing for 1, Michael Porter Jr. And the third for Washington, number 9, Justin Holiday. Head coach for the Nuggets, Michael Malone. Clipper Nation, let's welcome back Reggie Jackson.
Now go ahead and miss every fucking time you say. Yeah! DJ going vintage on us so far. Yeah, the foul. Yeah.
Roll Tide is hooping right now.
At the end of the first quarter, our LA Clippers 28, Denver Nuggets 25.
You guys gotta get up the way so I can see Jerry and Steve. Hey!
Combination, are you ready?
Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan are cooking us. I can't believe what I'm seeing. At least Kawhi's having a good half. All right, DL2. No Jokic, no Murray, no Gordon, but we're still down. Reggie Jackson, DeAndre Jordan look like they're turning back the clock. Tell me what you saw in that first half, and also how you feel about Reggie's return. You know, his tribute and everything.
Two very good questions. Well, no stars, no problem for Denver. They got some young guys that can run. Peyton Watson, Julian Strawther, others. They're just playing really well. You know what I mean? They know what to do against the Clippers. They've read the scouting report. They know what's going on. We're being predictably unpredictable. A lot of guys are playing pretty well. A lot of guys are not playing so well, but just not locked in the way we were on Saturday. So I'm hoping we can pick that up in the second half. Reggie's tribute video was way shorter than I thought it would be. I pointed that out to you. I also noticed that there were none of his notable game winners in there, no highlights really. Nothing was really happening in the video. It was just kind of like a general overview. It was really silly. Who's this guy? Yeah, I agree. I'm not gang affiliated at all, but yeah, sure. Anyway, Reggie's video is super short. You could tell he was feeling it, but you know, I just hope he did something a little bit better production-wise for him. But aside from that, good game so far. Hoping for more, but liking what I'm seeing. So.
Who are you most disappointed in so far on the Clippers side?
I will say Kawhi's been way better. I said something about him in the last video. He didn't look too good. He was fatigued, but he looks good in this game. You said it's better that he's shooting long than short. It means he got his legs back a little bit. He just has to lock in mentally. Disappointed? Nobody really. No one's really letting me down. James Harden could be scoring a little bit more, but Reggie's just playing out of his mind as expected, and no one's really letting me down so far. Just the team as a whole, honestly.
Are we pulling this one out?
Yeah.
Here with David, Clipper fan from Australia, but he comes around occasionally at the games when he can. What are your thoughts on the first half so far? And of course, Reggie Jackson's video tribute. Everybody loves Reggie, so.
Yeah, I think he's come out very motivated to show what he does. Even DeAndre showed some flashbacks with alley-oop dunks, but no, he looks great. He's out here to prove a point. I think Kawhi is keeping us in the game. Yeah, we better take it to him at the second half.
What do you think was the problem? Like the difference between the Dallas game and this game so far? For the Clippers, I'd say. Like
interior defense.
Yeah,
it seems like Zubac is trying to come out too much to help, and then it allows guys to penetrate inside to pass to their bigs. So yeah, if we clean it up, I think we should get the win. We should. But yeah, we'll see how we go.
Think we're gonna though?
I think so. I mean, we can play better, and it's really tight. So I think we're good.
All right, Addy. They're down at the half against a Denver Nuggets G League team. Thoughts on first the game, but also Reggie Jackson's tribute video?
Oh man, first half it's a little crazy. Didn't go how I expected. I thought we'd be up like 10, maybe 15, but right now we're down 2?
Either 2 or 1.
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of defensive mistakes. DeAndre Jordan's getting a lot of lobs, which is crazy. Reggie Jackson is on fire. The Reggie Jackson tribute was way short. I thought it'd be at least like a minute long, at least a whole time out, but you know, it is what it is. I think that's the reason why he's cooking us.
He was mad about the video.
He's mad about the video, yeah. So, you know,
we pulling this one out. Who do you want to see step up in that second half?
Definitely Zubac.
Okay.
Zubac's got to step it up, man. Zubac's got to do his thing on the defense. It looks like he's being a little slow going back, you know, really taking it to heart. And I would also say, well, Powell just got to hit more threes. They got to hit the ball more. That's what we did against Mavericks. He had the ball, was shooting great from the three. So, you know, it's a lot of that.
There we go. Appreciate you.
Phoenix Nuggets basketball. Returning for the Nuggets, number 1, Michael Porter Jr.
Sit down, Reggie!
Sit down, Reggie!
I'll cheer for you while you sit down.
Brody, 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 Brody. Damn. What a legend. Russell Westbrook in a Clippers jersey.
UCLA finest.
That's right. Yeah. The Reggie Jackson show is in full effect. 32 and 11. Insane. You could have scripted this.
Challenge.
Clippers foul, number 40. It's a Zubac, that is his first personal, 5th team.
Challenge!
That's a DJ. Working to perfection.
Ow! I got
Brody, 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 Brody. Oh yeah. Right on their feet at the Staples Center. He's gone small. Switch everything.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Watson.
Basket by Peyton Watson.
Let's go Clippers. Now they're switching everything. Okay, Kawhi.
Reggie Jackson. Timeout Clippers. Kawhi Leonard.
They're targeting Harden. Double teaming. Yeah. They call a foul.
Basket by Michael Porter Jr.
Outside Staples Center with Marcial Gonzalez.
Marcial González.
Marcial Gonzalez.
Mira, lo que pasó.
In English though.
Oh,
I know. That's
Okay, he's fucking in English. What happened was Jerry West fucked up by trading for James Harden. Why? Because he's a name. He gave us so many good players for like a washed up guy that could have been a big difference like maybe 10 years ago. Now, what we need is defense and youth, and you see that in Terrence Mann, and you gave that up and fuck good players for that. Like, when we saw this, like, there was no energy. Where was that energy we had before? It was lackluster. We were missing shots. You know, what's up, dude? Come on, Jerry West. I'm sorry, my boy's leaving, but I'm going to say this. James Harden fits a different system that the Lakers have right now. I mean, the Clippers have right now. The Clippers are more explosive. They're defensive-minded, and James Harden has never been about that. That's all I got to say. Love you guys.
Peace, bro. Have a good night.
I've been a Clipper fan since 06.
There we go. Me too.
06.
Me too. Sam Castells and Brand. Oh. Tranquilo. All right, see you, bro. Outside Staples Center, where we've just taken maybe our worst loss of the season, Emmanuel.
Not at all. I'm not trying to bash anybody because I'm positive. But Ty Lue, call the timeouts. We're up by 10. We're up by 8. We're up by 6. Don't wait till we're tied. Kill the momentum now. I play 2K, and I hit the timeout too, bro. It's okay. We don't have to save them till the end. Burn them now. We have to fucking lock in, no matter what. Terrence Mann, rebound. Today's game, rebound. Second-hand chance points.
So it was just a one-off game in your opinion? Just a bad night at the office?
Not at all. I cannot say that between what we had before the trade was better than this, because I've seen a lot of good explosiveness, but I don't know that we have the hands in the center position for those bullet passes that we get from Russell, that we get from Harden. They're pick and roll. Zoo, pick and roll. There you go. That's all you got to do, baby. Set a good fucking please. I love you. I love Croatia. I love you. Set a screen. Get your hands ready. Thank you, Dan Dropper.
Outside Staples Center, DL2, that was quite an embarrassment. What went wrong?
Last time what's up, bro? It's the second time in a row we've been interrupted. It's kind of funny. I'm sorry.
Violation shooter again.
Yeah. It's just maybe that's like the bad omens is walking past me like a black cat or person. Anyway, tonight just a bad game all around. I couldn't tell you what went wrong. I couldn't tell you. Paul George underperformed. James Harden underperformed. Terrence Mann, I won't say underperformed. He didn't fail to meet my expectations, but it just remains to be seen with him. Great game last game. Needs to be consistent. Beyond that, I don't know if it's a coaching thing or a culture thing with the team, but we just let stuff happen to us all the time. And, we're just getting lobbed on, yammed on left and right. We're getting loose balls stolen. We're losing jump balls here and there. And there's just bad calls. It just feels unlucky sometimes. And that just feels like who we are.
What started out as a Reggie Jackson tribute night ended in him having a revenge game that rivaled that of Blake Griffin's when he returned. He and DeAndre Jordan turned back the clocks. How are you feeling in that moment? What the hell was that all about, and why do we make them look so great?
They just know what we are. They know what to do to us and how to exploit us. They've played for us before, and they just know what's baked into our culture as a team.
What is that?
Just like I said earlier, just letting stuff happen. You know what I mean? Like they just exploit us. They figure stuff out, and we just don't make any adjustments. It's been the thing since I was born. Since I've been watching the team since they first came to Staples, and it just gets passed down from coach to coach, from lineup to lineup, and I just don't know how to fix it.
Who were you most disappointed in tonight? Last question.
It's always a trick question because it's at least 2 or 3 people. But I don't want to blame Ty Lue, but I'm a little disappointed that I didn't see kind of the frustration that was, in the stands in Ty Lue. The timeouts didn't really feel right at times. There were a lot of times we just lost our momentum, lost our steam. We ran out of gas, and the only person that can help at that time is the coach sometimes. But also, Paul George didn't really score the way I wanted him to. Like I said, Harden, not so much. Even T-Man sort of. Kawhi had a great night, but it just wasn't enough.
We can bounce back though.
Yeah, always.
Outside the Staples Center, where the Clippers have just taken maybe their worst loss of the season, Addy, what are your thoughts?
Man, really disappointed today. Thought we were going to do better, with the big 3 missing on the Denver Nuggets team. And honestly disappointed, man.
What went so wrong? Why could we not defend them even without all these guys?
I think it's just miscommunication on the defensive side. The mismatch on the teams. DJ kept on getting lobs, and it was bad, man. Reggie Jackson turned from,
How'd you feel about that?
That was crazy, bro. We did a whole montage, 30-second montage, and it turned out to be a Reggie Jackson highlight today.
Yeah.
So
and unreal. I mean, does this say anything about our team, or do you think it's just a one bad game, we move on, come back?
I think it's just a one bad game. I thought I'd see something different since the good game that we had against Dallas, but you win some, you lose some, and hopefully next game will be better. Hopefully Ty Lue gets everything straight. James Harden got to be better with just shooting the threes instead of trying to facilitate and play, making plays. Same thing with Paul George. He just was nowhere to be seen. So, we just got to be better.
There we go. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Outside Staples Center, where the Clippers have just taken a frustrating loss to the Nuggets in Reggie Jackson's return, but without Jokic, Murray, and Aaron Gordon. Mason, what went wrong?
Well,
Short answer is just about everything. The long answer is that our defense just crumbled. Like,
Why was that, you think?
well, for one thing, the Nuggets figured out if they just literally took our old Lob City tactics and threw it straight back in our face, that we completely forgot how to defend that. We tried 80,000 defensive schemes, and every single one of them crumbled like a graham cracker. So we missed so many bad free throws. And then just on top of that, also getting some bad fouls as well. Just all in all, just a complete storm. And Paul George, I mean, this team already lives and dies on PG playing well, and he played terrible. So just overall, terrible performance.
Is it say anything about our team right now? We're now 4-7 with James Harden since he's played, or is it just a one-off game and we're still building good habits?
Well, I mean, we're still building good habits. Like, I feel like the 4-7 record with Harden is still very deceptive because a lot of those games in the 6-game losing streak were kind of an adjustment period. The reality is that we're now, since the Rockets game, we're what, 4-2?
3-2.
3-2. Sorry. Well, no.
Beat San Antonio twice.
Oh yeah, you're right.
New
All
Orleans
right, sorry, I was counting the Rockets game itself, but 3-2. We're 3-2 since then, and Paul George had a atrocious night. Like, that was, like, frankly, of all the people on that team, that's kind of the one I point the finger at the most, as sort of, if Paul George just shoots a little bit better tonight.
Didn't feel aggressive at all.
Yeah, no, like, he was very passive. And I know people are going to point the finger at Harden, and Harden also had a very bad game. Like, defensively, terrible. But the reality is, the main culprit that the finger should be pointed at for tonight is Paul George.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Outside Staples Center, where the Clippers have just taken an embarrassing loss to the Nuggets without Jokic, Murray, and Aaron Gordon in Reggie's return. Rob, man, what do you make of that?
Man, tough loss, really tough loss, man. Reggie turned the clock back. It was like playoff Reggie in 2021, whatever it was.
Insane.
I know Jokic and Murray were out. He probably was going to have a good game. He can create his own shot unlike a lot of other guys, but on that team without them. But we got cooked by Reggie.
What went so wrong defensively for us in this game? It looked like a totally different team defensively than against Dallas.
Honestly, man, we couldn't stop Reggie. I don't know, man. A lot of things went wrong. too many to name.
James Harden, 11 games into the experience now. We're 4-7. What do you make of it? He didn't have a great one tonight. Thoughts on it overall?
Look, James Harden needs to shoot more. We keep passing him the ball. He's like wide open for three. He can make those spot up threes, but he's not shooting them. He's passing the ball to Zoo. I know Zoo got some good numbers today. Yeah. Kawhi finally had a big game. He was due for one. That was good. But, James needs to shoot a little more because he's getting shots and then he's passing them up and then we have to basically reset.
Right. All right, so do you think it's just a one-off game, we'll be back, just a bad night at the office, or do you think there's real reason to be concerned?
At the end of the day, I know, Jokic and Murray weren't playing today, but aside from that 6-game winning streak, I mean, we're in every game. Like, we have a chance to win every game. We
haven't been blown out yet like that, except for the Dallas game.
Yeah, the Dallas game, there were a couple of, I think there was maybe one or two other bad games, in that 6-game losing streak, but we're always in it for the most part, and, so I'm not too concerned, but yeah, we got to do better. PG has to do better. That was a rough game for him today, but yeah.
Appreciate you, Rob.
Hey, thank you, man.
All right, AT. Embarrassing performance, thoughts?
Shit, man. That's one of the most heartbreaking games that I saw. No start on the floor for Denver, man, and we just got embarrassed, exposed, whatever you want to say, man, just by Reggie Jackson. That was a masterclass. I mean, I can't say nothing. Can't say nothing else. Like, we had 30 plus points.
30 plus and 10 plus assists.
And DJ too. Like, bro, what is this? Like, Lob City. Like, gotta give my hats off to them. They played well. Clippers shit the bed today.
What went so wrong defensively? You're a defense guy.
It's tough to say, man. I can't tell if there's honestly, it looked like a lack of effort on defense, just totally, man. Nothing. It looked like Ty was trying to adjust, trying to get them to try some new things out. And then
switched everything at the end.
Just too late by then, Reggie was already in the rhythm, he was already hitting. Most of their team was, playing pretty well, and they're able to close out the game and get a good win on Clipper 4.
Any reason to panic 4-7 with Harden, or do you think it's just, a bad game?
No, I'm gonna wait till 25 games. Once we hit 25 games, still no improvement, no nothing. I'm gonna start to panic after that. It's gonna look a little rough.
Fair enough. Outside the Staples Center, where the Clippers have just taken probably the worst L of the season. No Jokic, no Gordon, no Murray, and I thought we completely played with our food from the beginning of the game. Paul George and James Harden's effort defensively in the first half was pitiful. And yes, I said Paul George. We've seen so much better this season. He just looked like, not aggressive. It looked like he and Kawhi kind of switched roles. Like we looked like we tried to get Kawhi going more, and we did. But as a result, it felt like minutes and minutes would go by between Paul George taking a shot or taking several shots. You know what I mean? It was just not the aggressive PG we've seen. But okay, you're not aggressive offensively, that's fine. But defensively, I need to see a lot more from the team. We were just so much better against Dallas the other night. That was embarrassing. And it just felt like, we tried different things. At first, we dropped a little bit, and we got exposed on lobs. And then when we sent Zoo out to hedge the screen or show on the screener or show on the ball handler, our rotations just were not sharp. It felt like that worked a little bit better than dropping, but we tried several things. We even switched everything at the end, and they just targeted James Harden over and over again. And that brings me to Harden, who tonight was doing his Plumber Jim thing. He had a couple of nice passes in the pick and roll, but he needs to be more aggressive shooting that catch and shoot three. There were literal groans in the arena when he would pass them up. We've talked about this over and over again. And then as far as him one-on-one, I think when he's against Reggie Jackson, he should try to go one-on-one against him, blow past him, unless he can't anymore. I've been saying that Harden's burst and his lift is just not there anymore, and he's struggling to get by anybody. He's struggling to create one-on-one for us. As for Westbrook, I thought he was pretty good off the bench. Tice, not bad either. Norm was good, but he didn't play much at the end because Russ was playing well, and then Ty, showed respect to Harden by keeping him in at the end. But Harden, despite defensively, I thought in the third quarter he was a little better. In the fourth quarter, he turned the ball over recklessly twice. Or was it in the second half? Twice. So Paul George, James Harden, just not good enough. Russell Westbrook missed those free throws late. But as a team defensively, just not good enough at the point of attack. Everybody's getting on Zubats, who had a double-double. I'm asking you, what do you want him to do? He can't guard two guys at once. Terrence Mann was the only one, in my opinion. He wasn't exceptional either, but he's the only one that was doing a decent job getting over screens. But we're switching 1 through 4, and they know that. So they're putting other guys in the pick and roll to get weaker defenders, and those guys just did not play well enough, and the rotations were just not sharp enough. You played with your food. And I got to give a shout out to Reggie. That's my guy. Amazing reception he got. Shame on the Clippers for that short video tribute, though. Luke Kennard got better. That was ass. But he cooked. It was a revenge game. It reminded me when Blake came back. And DJ. Oh, my God. Talk about frustrating. Lob City in 2023 with DeAndre Jordan. We deserve to lose. 4-7 with Harden. I don't even know what to say. But as AG said, 25 games. It's just still a little too early. But that's unacceptable. Straight up. That's all I got. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought the problem was in this game.